And when you're ready.
Hi, my name's Joanne Bertelsen, and I'd love to share with you one of the reflections in my latest book published by Authentic, God Moments, 101 Little Lessons for Life's Journey. And this reflection is titled, Those Important Little Words. Nana, why do you say love all the time to me? Our 6-year-old granddaughter asked me one day. Pardon? I responded, wondering what she could mean. Why do you call me love all the time? Before I had a chance to say anything, she answered her own question. I guess it's because you love me, she said in a satisfied tone. Yes, I do, I told her, and I want to let you know that. She went on with her day then, quite happy with herself and the world in general. But this little interlude set me thinking. Yes, I love her, and her brother, whom I also often called Love that day as we minded them. But I'm aware it has been a habit of mine for years to call lots of people Love. Nowadays, the word slips out without my even realising it. And in those all too often senior moments when I forget someone's name, it can indeed be a handy and hopefully not too inappropriate substitute. I also recall the loving way my special soul friend Joy used to greet me each time I arrived at her door to meet with her. Oh, hello, dear friend. How lovely to see you again. Come in, she would say, smiling. On the odd occasion when she would email me, she would often begin with dear friend too, or perhaps my very dear Joanne instead. Somehow, these loving ways she addressed me touched and encouraged me, even before I began reading anything else she had written. Through these little greetings alone, I knew Joy loved me and valued our friendship. I felt treasured and significant. And I also sensed that, whatever other words her email contained, they would have been chosen with much thought and care, and with a heart to bless me. The way we speak to one another can be so important, can't it? But I wonder if you have thought about the words God loves to use when speaking to you and me, and have truly taken them in. If others can touch our hearts and encourage us via a few loving words, how much more can God do the same for each one of us? One evening, many years ago, when I was in quite an exhausted state, I believe God gave me a picture of Jesus holding me in his arms as a baby and looking down at me with the most amazing love and delight shining from his face. All he kept saying over and over was, "Wow, Joanne, wow, Joanne." Through that simple yet utterly profound experience, I knew deep in my heart that Jesus saw me as his precious creation, that he was delighted with me, that he valued me, and that he would always love and care for me. I can hear his voice even now, saying those same words over and over, and they still have the power to speak love and grace into my spirit. May you too, even today, hear the same gentle voice speaking clearly to you, calling you by name, letting you know you are indeed God's much-loved child, highly valued and treasured. And the words of 1 John 3 verse 1 in the New Living Translation, see how very much our Father loves us, for he calls us his children, and that is what we are.